Okay.
All right, 3,
3, 2,
2, 1.
1. Oh,
That's good.
yep. All right. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 1 of the podcasting couch. I'm your host, Josh. Joining me today is my amazing co-host, Jaden. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm good. Josh, how are you doing?
I'm not too bad myself. And today is a very special day.
Why is that,
Today is
Josh?
a day dedicated to our mothers, the people we love and enjoy. And because of that, today I've gotten on one of my favorite mothers of all time, Harrison. Hello.
Oh, hello. Great to be here. Love your work. So
Thank you.
joyful to be on the show. Thanks for inviting me along, guys.
Thanks for coming along today, Harris. I know it's you have a very busy schedule with all the things that you get up to
Yep.
on your whatever it is you do with your spare time. But so firstly, can you just tell us who you are, why, how you know the guys on the couch, the podcasting couch. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about Harrison.
So some of you may know me, some of you may not. Most of you who would be listening would know I'm close friends with Jaden and Josh. As Josh has identified, I'm one of his favorite mothers. I'm up there. And yeah, it's crazy to be on this experience with you guys today.
Are you nervous at all?
Like I'm a little nervous because like you guys run a pretty tight shift here. You're
We
pretty
do run a
talented,
tight
like
shift.
vocalists. So like I'm a little shaken, but I think I'll get through it.
Right. Do you are you expecting anything? Do you have any hopes for the show?
Well, I'm hoping it's really successful for you guys because I know you guys put a lot of work into it. I see what you've done for it, and like it's really impressive. And so I'm wishing you the best. I hope I don't make myself look like a fool in this, or you guys. So we'll see.
Harry, that's a good one. But
Thanks, Josh.
seriously, we've got some really big questions we need to
Mm.
ask you.
Huge.
First up, I want to know. Let's be honest here. This is an open conversation.
Mm.
So the whole couch.
Do you wish you weren't a ranger?
Like, no, not really. Like, Archie Andrews is in. I
He's
don't
hot.
watch the Riverdale, but I know you guys do.
Mhm.
And like, I don't mind it. Like, I don't think it comes with any obvious cons besides the like occasional joke. But like, I'm a man down for a couple jokes. So like, no, I have no gripes.
Do you think society has come to be more accepting of rangers as of recent?
Well, like I would say, like Rangers have like historically, I don't think have
Mm.
particularly been like a group like marginalized. So like,
Right.
I think potentially there may be more acceptance, but it's hard
Okay,
to say. I don't
and-
really have the insight.
Do you hate yourself?
Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough
Not
one.
necessarily in line with the orange hair, just in general.
Generally, yeah, it's tough. Well, we have good days and bad days. But like, no, I think like most of the time I'm pretty good. I'm pretty happy. I'm healthy. I'm there are days where you're like didn't do so good, but I feel like I'm moving on. You're moving on. I feel like I'm making a lot of progress. So no, I wouldn't say I hate myself. But great question.
Yeah, I really resonate with that a lot.
Okay, that's some. I'm glad we got your insight on that. I've got another question here. Who are your top 3 best friends in order?
Top 3.
Yep. And if you
Ooh.
lie to us,
Hard
we will
hitting.
know. Thank you.
Lie to me how? Okay.
Well, we just want you to
it's-
be honest.
It's
It's an
tough.
honest
It's
platform.
tough. It's a tough one because I have lots of good friends. I'm quite the popular man. I'm sure lots of people would know. I know lots of people. Honestly, though, like this trio here, Jaden and Josh, like top 3. Ooh, potentially. I don't know. You guys are pretty
Wow.
epic. Like.
That's big
I don't know.
accolades coming from you, Harry, and I
Pretty,
thank you a lot
and
for
like
that.
it's a real honor to be here. So like maybe I'm being a little biased, but like
Right.
I would definitely put you up there currently.
Wow.
Right. And so our guest here, Harrison, recently turned 18.
Yeah.
You guys didn't know within the past month. How's that treating you?
Yeah, well, I'm a bit of like a stooge, so like not much has changed. I'm still sober, but I'm waiting for Josh, and then
Mm,
I'll still be sober afterwards because Josh, I'm not going out with you. This is
that's
open on
disappointing.
air. This is on air.
Wow.
People will know.
Oh, that's a tough bit of rejection there. But I'm going to take it in stride and hit you with another question. I want to
Okay.
know. This is our final year, the ultimate year
Mm.
for our secondary education.
Penultimate
Um,
education, you might say.
yes, yes. Are you afraid of your HSC?
Ooh. The HSC is a tricky beast,
I'm
you
not.
know, and I don't think I'm afraid of the HSC,
I'm not afraid of
right?
anything.
Because at the end of the day, it's just the high school certificate. It's a piece of paper. It's a
Right.
it's a number, or it's a symbol. But I think I'm more afraid of what comes along with the HSC, because I think the HSC is really a period of upheaval and turbulence for all students who go through it. And so I'm not really afraid of that, but like maybe the failure or what it means for me. That's sort of like my thoughts on it. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you have any hot takes?
Yeah. So now we're gonna move on to Man Crush Monday. A
Man
very
Crush.
popular segment. Um,
We need to get like a jingle for that.
we need
I think we
a
need to
Man
get a
Crush
jingle.
Monday jingle. Yeah, of course.
Send your jingles in if you've got one.
To 1-800 244 8295.
Your Man
That's
Crush
the
Monday
number.
jingles.
Send in
So,
your
what we're gonna do for Man Crush Monday? I'm gonna give you the names of three men.
Mm-hmm.
Three men that you would be familiar with.
Yep.
Three
Like
men.
how familiar? Like intimately familiar or like passingly familiar?
Three men. So,
Okay.
and then
Mm.
you're just gonna tell me of those three men would be your Man Crush Monday.
Mm.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Hit
So,
me.
Wait, doesn't this
um,
episode go out on a Sunday?
That's not important right now.
Okay.
wait. Does the guest think he has like relevance here? Because just
No,
Harry,
sorry.
we've
That's
just
got
make
you
sure
my
the guest
mistake.
remembers that he doesn't
as
have
a
relevance.
favor. We've
Yeah.
come here.
You
You've called us a
asked to come
favor,
on.
I'm so sorry.
and
we
we
spoke-
graciously let you in.
We
I'm
pulled the
so sorry.
strings.
And you speak out of turn now. We will smite you down.
Yeah.
I apologize profusely. Please
Mm.
proceed.
Okay.
Right,
Sorry,
so-
Jaden. The three men.
The three
me.
men. Kaya.
Mm-hmm.
I can't use surnames, can I?
No.
No,
Interesting.
because you don't want to dox anyone.
I'm gonna leave this one open to interpretation. I'm just gonna say Samuel. You can. Which
Okay.
Sam was that?
Wait, can you
Okay.
give me like a first letter of the last name?
I cannot do that.
That
Okay.
Look,
we
this
don't want
is-
to dox anyone.
Look, this is you're going to have to
Interpret.
make up. Yeah.
It's open for interpretation and to the audience as well. If you want to play along at home,
Play along at home.
Yeah, so-
you can call us with who you picked. That number again, 1-800 744 952.
So Kaya, Samuel, and Arun.
Ooh, man
Interesting.
crush. Ooh, and we can
Interesting.
only pick one.
We
I
can
think
only
you guys
pick one.
know that I'm going for
I know-
Kaya.
I know
straight
what
out.
I'm
Mhm.
picking, and I have
Right.
a good. I'm picking the Samuel category because like
Right.
I
It's
feel
not
like
a
there's a lot
category,
of
it's a
winners
person.
in there. There's a lot of
Yeah,
winners.
there are a lot of winners.
And
in
I
there.
think the mystery is a bit of fun, right? Because
Yeah.
like when I say some, I don't know which one I'm getting into, right? Like you don't know until like, it's too late.
Yes. I think I'm going to have to go with the Samuel category as well. Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of fine looking gentlemen / boys in there that I think I could see myself having a crush on.
I think you guys are grossly underrating Kaya. I'm just
Like
saying.
potentially, but I know where I'm hedging my bet.
I don't think I'm underrating him. I'm just saying that I think the Samuel category, as Harry put it so eloquently, has a lot of opportunity.
And plus, I think like you and like Kaya would be such a power couple that like I don't want to like get into that.
Yeah, I don't want to tarnish that decision.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Okay.
there's
So
plenty of Samuels to go around.
Exactly.
so, that was Man Crush Monday. I'm glad we all,
Jingle plays again when we get it. Make sure
when
you send in your
we'll
jingle.
get
Put it
the
in
jingle.
post.
Yeah. So that's good.
I wanted to ask, we've got some questions from our listeners who tuned in last episode. If you missed it, catch up on our YouTube channel, the Podcasting Couch. And we got some questions in for review. They heard we were getting an illustrious guest in. And one of them is, because we are obviously doing a Mother's Day special, it's a special day. I wanted to know, Harry, what are some of your favorite spices?
Some of my favorite
Like
spices.
a cooking spice.
Yes,
Ooh,
this
that's
comes
a good
from
question.
this comes from our fan Thomas. Thanks for
Tom,
listening, Tom.
thank you so much for listening, Tom, and a great question.
A great question.
Hmm.
Well, I think cinnamon's a good place to start. Now, this
Yeah.
is gonna get a bit boring, but here's a bit of Mum 101. Cinnamon's a great spice because it adds that bit of sweetness to all your savory dishes, and it
Yeah.
adds that bit of savory to all your sweet dishes.
I
And
think you've hit the
The
nail on the head.
versatility of that is
Right.
incredible.
Immeasurable.
Turmeric. You can't go past turmeric. The vibrancy from that, phenomenal.
I
Wow.
don't think bringing
that's-
tumors up was cool,
Oh.
but
Turmeric. It's a
we
bright.
can cut that out.
we can bleep that out.
We can
Oh.
bleep that out. That's fine.
Bleep it out.
Um,
Sorry.
Just go
and-
just make sure the guest knows that like this is like
Yes.
a family friendly.
Well, this is a
Oh.
family friendly. We wanted to keep it PG.
Uh-huh.
We wanted to keep it PG, but we'll just cut all this out so no one hears it
Yep.
because they don't want to hear
Alright.
this.
Yeah.
But to follow on from the previous question, I wanted to know, what are some of your favorite dishes at home? You have to cook. It's your turn.
You're
It's
a
your
mother.
night.
You're
As
the
a
mother.
mum, it's your turn to cook, or it's the 2019. It can be a dad too.
Mm-hmm.
You can be a man, is what we're
You
telling
can
you.
be a man
Okay.
in the kitchen. It's fine,
Okay.
but you're a mum in the kitchen. Harry, I want to know what your favorite dish is.
So immediately I'm putting my apron on. Right?
Yes.
Pink frills, the whole shebang. Can't go
Mhm.
past it. Then I'm gonna get the lunch wok out, and I'm gonna cook up some mince. Mince is versatile. The kids love it. The parents love it. You can't go past it. And I'm gonna make a spaghetti bolognese with some steamed vegetables.
Oh,
It's a
classic.
A bit of parmesan, it goes down great.
Wow.
Like, I have some other great ones that I would love to put on this list. But like, it's so easy. The
Number
kids
one.
love it. You'll love it. The husband will love it. Like,
Mm.
you just can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Right. So I actually have a question for the whole couch here.
Mm.
Submitted again by Thomas. I'm sure you guys have seen the recent Sonic, the movie,
Mm.
the
Yes.
trailers for it.
Yeah,
Yes.
phenomenal. Yeah,
So
phenomenal stuff.
I have one of my good friends, Sebastian, is a huge Sonic fan.
Mm.
Every day in our English class, he's always playing a arcadic Sonic game. I'm sure he was not at all happy with,
Oh no, I
How
saw
it
some of
turned
the
out.
outrage online. Oof, oof. I wouldn't want to be one of those execs.
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't
so-
frequent those online forums, but yeah.
As someone who's very sexually attracted to animals, Harrison, how do
Not
you
quite.
feel? Wait, can I just?
Sorry. Yeah.
We'll cut that out. We'll cut that out.
Is that incorrect?
We'll
Like-
just cut that out.
It's not. It's not wrong, but like it's not right. Like it's not right.
Did I say something wrong?
Like that. Don't worry. Keep going. Keep going.
Right. So
Yeah.
what are your thoughts on the big ears, the big eyes, the lack of big shoes? It's all disproportionate. There should be more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What do you think?
Yeah. Like the new Sonic. It's interesting. Like I saw it and I was like, it's okay. But like, oh boy, is Jim Carrey fantastic. Like you just can't go past a Jim Carrey flick.
Absolutely.
The Mask. The other movies Jim Carrey are in. They're fantastic. His follow is incredible. And win or lose on the CGI, like you're gonna see the movie for Jim Carrey. I'm going to
Of
see the
course.
movie for Jim Carrey.
I'm
like
not.
his wacky shenanigans, fantastic. Loved it. Loved every second of Jim Carrey.
Well, so this obviously I don't like Sonic.
Mm,
Right.
I'm a blood and it's blue,
Mm.
so
Yeah.
not
okay.
at all okay with that. I also have a question, another fan submitted question here from Josh, not Josh on the podcasting couch, not one of the guys. He wants to know if Harrison is a virgin.
Oh, tough questions. We don't
That's a
hold
tough-
back here.
You don't
We
hold
don't hold
back.
back.
That's what I love about you guys. You're really hard hitting.
you.
It's the hard hitting journalism that I
Yes.
think we're missing in the
We
media.
wanted to be
King hitting.
the Tracy Grimshaw of the podcasting world.
My current answer is, although I'm a proud mom, it's
Mm.
purely of foliage and not of actual live children. I have a little
Yeah.
house plant that I keep care of. So
Cool.
yes, the answer is yes.
Okay.
I am introversion. I'm single and ready to mingle.
And
Wow, you heard it here first, ladies
Jeez.
or gentlemen. It's 2019.
mostly
Okay. For
gentlemen.
one of those Samuels out there.
Hey,
That is a callback to a previously made joke on the podcast. All right, so Joshua would also like to know who was Harrison's first crush. These were user submitted questions received
thank
at
you so much for listening.
3:24 p.m.
324. Ooh, cutting
Yes.
it close. Honestly, I can't remember.
That's
like,
okay.
it's probably some trashy movie person. But, like,
Right,
I don't know.
like I don't know. What would be like a young movie where you would go
Like, Ryan Reynolds as Detective Pikachu. That's what
Yeah.
I'll go.
first crush?
First crush.
I
Ryan
was
Reynolds.
thinking, have you guys seen Land Before Time with the dinosaurs?
Yep,
Yes.
Huge crush.
On the dinosaurs? Or
Yeah.
the foliage?
all of them.
Just the idea
the
of
plant?
dinosaurs.
The idea of dinosaurs you have a crush on.
Yeah, that's like yeah, I get that. Like I had a romantic relation with the idea of dinosaurs. Yeah, I get that.
Right. That's
I have a another fan question from Thomas again.
Oh,
He wants to
Thomas
know-
is really going at it.
This is for the whole couch,
Mm.
Okay.
right? The whole couch. He wants to know what were our gayest encounters.
Wow. That's a interesting question, Tom. Thank you so much for submitting it. Thank you so much for listening.
But I don't think we're gonna answer it. Like, frankly, I don't think we should be like disposed to that. Like,
I think the special guest is stepping out of line by rejecting a question.
Again.
Once
I'm
again,
sorry.
that's-
Oh my god. Okay. We'll
don't
just
forget,
cut
you're
that.
our guest.
That's true.
We'll
Fine.
just cut it, Jaden. We'll
Yeah,
cut it. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Let's
Do
just
you want me to
reset.
ask? Do you want me to ask the question again?
Yeah,
Alright,
ask the question again.
Okay,
Still
re-ask
thinking
the question. Sorry.
All right. So Thomas, a fan of the show, thank you for watching,
Mhm.
Thomas. He wants to know what have our gayest encounters been.
Right. Okay, Tom, thank you so much for submitting your questions. Thank you so much for your listenership. Personally, for me, it's been it was
It was
someone
definitely-
else's.
It was okay. So that what's
I
this
was
got
on
to
the
do-
receiving end.
So it was definitely a man then. There's no
well,
question.
you don't
of that.
know for sure.
It
You
was.
don't know for sure.
It
Don't read
could-
too far into it. It's fine.
It was most likely
Well,
know what?
we can agree to disagree,
right.
but I want to know yours, Jaden. It's a
So-
hard question. Thank you, Tom. It's a hard question.
It was a late night on Omegle once,
Right.
Mm.
and for those listening, you know, you might think this is a joke. I don't really care.
He said
I
it.
coaxed a man into masturbating.
Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah. Is this a joke? You don't know. It's not a joke. This actually happened.
I'm inclined to believe that it did happen.
It most definitely did happen.
I'm interested in the coaxing methods, but I'll
Sending him photos of not myself.
mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice to clear up. That's good to clear up. We'll move on.
Yeah, let's
to,
pivot.
Yeah.
Another question. This one's another user submitted question. This one's from Josh again. Thank you so much, Josh.
Do you have any other
Um,
people?
Shut up.
Okay.
Guess is stepping out of line. Strike 3.
Wait,
Sorry.
Seriously?
just cut-
Stop.
We'll just Jaden.
I know, but like I'm actually sick of Harrison thinking he has liberty in the show. Like this is my
Sorry.
show.
Jaden. Well, okay. Sorry. Hang on. Let me redo.
Do you want to
He-
clap again?
Sorry
All
about
right.
that.
We'll do a clap.
In
We'll
a
do a
sync?
clap. Ready?
Alright, 3,
3,
2, 1.
1.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good.
Now Josh has come back with another question,
Mm.
and he has asked, Harry, you're here. Sadly, this question isn't for you specifically,
Okay.
but I mean, you were there when the idea was fostered,
Conceived like a small child.
Yes, like a
Mhm.
Love-
child.
Love making. 2
mm.
parents. Australia
Well,
Day.
it was definitely a sexual affair, but he
couch.
asks, what was the inspiration behind starting the couch? A great question, Josh. Thank you so
Do you
much.
wanna give it a go? Or do you want me to?
Well,
Um,
Jaden, you was the like the conception, right? You like started this whole thing.
Right, right.
yes.
So, basically, I was in my room one night,
Huh? Aren't we all?
lying there, lights off, naked, belt around my neck,
Uh-huh.
sad music, masturbating.
Yeah.
And I just thought, would anyone really care if I was gone?
That's Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
there's that,
Mm. But then
and then
also,
that's my end of the story. How about yourself, Josh?
yeah, a bit of a different situation, but Jaden approached me and he said, "Hey, I've got this excellent idea, podcast." And I said, "Oh, I really enjoy podcasts. I listen to some podcasts in my time." He goes, "I've got this great idea. You and me, we do a podcast." And I said, "Yeah, of course. I would love to do a podcast." And he goes, "Great." And then we did it. And that was it. There was no planning. There was no any theme or concept. But we then decided that we would bring on and interview good friends of ours for the show, so then we could have something to talk about. But I have another question, and
Mm.
this question's for Harry. But I think we can open it up to the couch here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
open up.
I
to the
think we can
field.
open it up to the couch.
Or maybe
And
do you guys want to go first, and then I'll go last again, like the previous question.
okay, you don't set the rules.
Yeah,
Sorry,
can you
I'm
stop
so sorry.
suggesting things? Like,
Sorry.
you are the guest.
Yep.
I understand that you think we have no procedure here, we have no
Mm.
plan, it's a bit off the rails. I get that, but this is the show. It's me and Jaden's show.
You're seriously
okay.
out of line.
Sorry.
It's
I'm so
also
sorry.
PG-13, so can we keep down the like more mature themes?
Yep.
Harry. Okay. And I think we can open this one up to the couch, where he asks, "What is he's referring to Harry, but we're going to open it to the couch. What is your most memorable night? Something wild or just exciting?" Now, this was yeah, sorry. I just had a stroke. And this was submitted by Tom, another loyal viewer of ours, listener, should I say. Thank you so much, Tom. Jaden,
Thanks, Tom.
do you want to answer that?
Okay. Right. Yeah, I'll go ahead. Yeah, so it probably would have been so tomorrow night is my wait. Last night was my dad's 50th.
Mm.
Um so we had an awesome night. There was song and dance, and it probably wasn't my wildest night,
Yeah.
but if it's talking about a memorable night, I had a good time. I said a speech for my father.
Oh yeah, how did that go?
It went something a little like this. Father, it's so good to have you here today. I'm surrounded by friends, loved ones. I'm an exception. I don't love you like that. I love you more than that. And that was it. And it brought so many tears.
Oh, the old bait and switch method. I like that a lot.
How about yourself, Josh?
Me? Oh, most vivid night. Wow. That's
You went to Vivid?
No,
So you're
I
most.
was just repeating the question.
So Josh went to Vivid. We're
just-
Are we gonna discuss that? That wasn't
We'll
on my
just cut that
schedule. I didn't say that
We'll
on
just cut
my.
that out. I don't
Alright,
think
yeah.
that was. We didn't.
Okay.
So we'll just cut it. Most wild night. Wow.
Yeah.
What an interesting question. I think we're gonna have to go with.
I can only imagine. Harrison, the 18-year-old. What I'm sure you've had some crazy ones to tell us about.
Yeah. So wildest. I don't know if I would per se this was wild, but the most like out of hand or possibly annoying is a couple weeks ago. I think earlier in April. My sister had had invited the fam over for like some drinks and afternoon tea.
Okay, so now, considering it's Mother's Day, on the topic
Yeah.
of mothers,
Yeah.
thank you. Oh, firstly, just thank you to all the fans who submitted questions.
Yeah.
That's Harrison. No, thank you to everyone who took time out of their day to. So we're going to talk about MILFs, mums.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we're going to talk about MILFs in media. We're talking about
Milfs.
television. We're
Television.
talking about film. Talking about
Film.
radio, anime, video games, animals. Mostly,
Mhm.
yeah. So
What's again?
I'm going to start us off
Okay.
talking about what I like to abbreviate this as animilfs.
Yep.
Animals.
Yep.
Animilfs.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you don't know if it's anime MILF or animal MILF.
Can you tell me which one it is?
No.
Lois Griffin is
Okay.
an animilf.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. You know what? I'm gonna come out and say, Back to the Future, McFly's mum.
Yeah.
She's pretty hot. She's
Harrison?
Well,
And that
sticking with
makes up-
Jaden, I think I would go with Ash's mum from the original Pokemon series.
I'm gonna come out a bit left of field.
Are you
and
coming out live on the podcast?
No,
No, silly.
we'll just cut that. We'll just cut that.
Yeah. All right. All good.
I thought my sexuality was off the table.
Nothing's off. Do we need
Do
to sync again?
Okay, we'll sync.
All right,
3,
2.
2, 1.
one. All right. Good.
Yep.
Yeah, we're good. That was good.
That was a good one. We'll cut that.
All right. So we're actually coming to a close now. It's been a bit
Oh.
longer than anticipated, but I just want to say thank you to Harrison for being here.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
so much.
inviting me.
Thank you to my co-host Josh. You've been lovely today,
You have been too, Jaden. Thank you
as always.
for hanging
So,
out with us. And thank you to
um,
our listeners for coming along
Yeah,
and
so-
listening to our first episode, the podcast
Yeah.
couch.
We're looking to same time next week. Expect another podcast with a very special guest.
Another big guest.
Another big guest. Harrison, is there any questions you'd like to have for our special guest for next week? We're not gonna we can't tell you who the guest is,
Not
but
gonna reveal it.
I can't reveal. But do you have any
Ooh.
questions?
Legally, we can't.
Legally,
Yeah, they have signed a non.
Well, they're in the process of changing their name because of other legal matters. that we
legal
can't
issues,
talk
yeah,
about,
yeah.
but-
Yeah.
I think I know who you're talking about. That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, difficult
Yeah.
circumstances.
Right. So do you have any
Um,
questions?
I would really like to know.
All right, guys. We'll catch you again next week. Thank you so much for tuning in, and take it easy.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
guys.
bye.